G'day, welcome to Todd's Kitchen. In the past I've made many cookie recipes, but this one is a little bit different, but it works so well. It uses two types of ingredients. When you slap them together, they taste delish. So join me today as I make my version of Oreo cookie dough cookies. Okay, so we're going to start this recipe off by making our Oreo cookies. So into a mixing bowl, we're going to place in 1 cup or 2 sticks of melted butter. And then 3/4 of a cup of sugar. And we're going to mix that through until it's well combined. Now that that's mixed through, I'm going to place in 1 egg and a teaspoon of vanilla extract. And just mix that through until it's well combined. Next I have 1 cup of melted chocolate. Now use any type of chocolate, a good quality one, and I've just melted this in the microwave. And again we're going to mix that through until it's well combined. Okay, so now that's all combined, we're going to place in 3/4 of a cup of cocoa powder, 1.5 cups of plain flour, half a teaspoon of baking soda or bi-carb soda, and to enhance the flavour, a pinch of salt. And we're going to mix this through until it's completely combined. Okay, so now we're going to place this mixture into the fridge for about 10 minutes, just so it can firm up a little bit. Okay, so next now I've got a half of our mixture here, and I've just made it into a little ball, and I have it sitting on some non-stick baking paper. So all we're going to do is just place another piece of non-stick baking paper on top, and with a rolling pin, we're just going to gently roll it out to our desired thickness. Now you can make these as thin or as thick as you like. I like to make them, about so forth. So just simply roll them out until you get to the thickness of the cookie that you like. Okay, so once you've got to the desired thickness, we're going to do it again for the other half. And what we're going to do is place this into the fridge for a good 2 hours to completely harden up, and then it'll be ready for cutting. Okay, so our dough's out of the fridge and it's nice and firm. Next you can use a cookie cutter if you like, or a cup. It really depends on what size you got, but I'm just going to use something basic. And we're just going to cut out our shapes. And we're going to place them on a baking tray lined with non-stick baking paper. Now once you've cut out all your cookies, we're going to place this into a preheated oven at 160 degrees Celsius or 325 degrees Fahrenheit for 15 minutes. Okay, so I've just taken our cookies out of the oven and they're cooling down. So while they're cooling down, we're going to work on our delicious cookie dough filling. So into a mixing bowl, I'm going to place in half a cup or 1 stick of softened butter, and to that 3/4 of a cup of brown sugar. Now it's important that you use brown sugar as opposed to white because it just tastes so much better. And of course, if you can't find brown sugar, I'll leave a link in the description below on my video on how to make your own brown sugar at home. So using a hand mixer or a stand mixer, we're going to beat this up until it's light and fluffy. Okay, now that's all light and fluffy, we're going to add in a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and 3/4 of a cup of regular plain flour, and a pinch of salt to enhance the flavour. Then we're going to mix that through until it's well combined. Okay, now that that's completely mixed through, we're going to add in a 1/4 cup of milk. And we're just going to mix that through for say another 2 minutes. Okay, so it's now completely mixed through, it's light and fluffy, so the final ingredient is our chocolate chips. So at this point, just pour in half a cup of chocolate chips and just mix it through just for a few seconds until it's combined. Okay, so we have our cooled down Oreo cookies. So we're just going to grab some of our mixture, place it on one of the cookies, and just get another one, and we're just going to sandwich them together just like so. And there we have it, our delicious Oreo cookie dough cookies. Now most people love Oreo cookies, and most people also love cookie dough. So when you slap them both together in a lovely sandwich like this, you know they're going to taste simply delish. So it really is something different, but it works so well. So give it a go, and please let me know what you think. Thank you for watching this episode of Todd's Kitchen. As always, I'll leave a list of ingredients down below, as well as links to my Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Home Handy Hints channel. And please do me a massive favour by giving this video a thumbs up, leave a comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next time for another delicious recipe.